Okay, working for Johnson Controls, we always put people first. You know, we have seen a lot of presentations. We've seen housing projects and villas and machines and all of these kind of things. So I always like to start with a team who contributed to this work. And if you have been to the SEVA HQ, you can see that there's a similar concept when it comes to people. So who has not been to the SEVA HQ? So quite some. So expect some visitors next week. So what we want to talk about very quick is partnerships. I think this is not promoting a certain company. This is about what we can do together as a society, because we actually want to do something together, making an impact. Johnson Controls has been around since quite some time. As you may know, that we invented the thermostat many, many years ago. We know about 100,000 people, $24 billion turnover across the region. And some of you may know that we are the largest energy service company in the world, having about 3,000 projects done, and it's about $7 billion in promises to our customers in savings guarantees. In the region, we are about 5,500 people serving our customers here every day. We have been here for 45 years, and we had a number of milestones here which we went through. One is bringing the first water-cooled chill into the region, which means that this enabled district cooling applications. We feel that we have developed the first smart city in the region, which is Burj Khalifa, having done 125 systems there. It's actually a vertical city, a smart setup, where we have our team there 24 hours, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. And by 2012, we have established about 2 million tons of district cooling, and we keep adding to this every day. I think very important to say, and we'll talk about this, I think Sharjah has a very important factor for us. We're working very closely with BIA and doing the digitization efforts for the new BIA HQ. Amazing building, so who has seen it? Google it online. It's something which is very mind-blowing, but you can see they are going to happen. I think Johnson Controls is about a couple of points: sustainability, people, partnerships, performance, and governance. And really today, we don't want to talk about what we do. We want to talk about what our partners do. And this event, and I think applaud to the team here, is about this. You know, building network, building partnerships, building new ideas, starting new programs, finding new areas of collaboration, and that's what we want to talk to you about today. If you look at the trends in the energy efficiency, and this shows the investments being done in energy programs, I'm sure this number is far too low, but I think the trend is probably right, that you see that about 58% or say 60% in the energy field in the retrofit programs goes into buildings. Yeah, and that a lot of this goes into industry and transport. You have seen a lot of presentations today with a good mix between all those verticals, but I think we as Johnson Controls certainly focus a lot on buildings as a poor player, but what we can do as a building technology supplier, you have heard a lot about energy usage, but really what we're all facing here with climate change, or some people call it climate shift, is the need of cooling is just rapidly increasing. You know, and if you see the demand in terawatt hours for cooling demands until 2050, it's just rapidly increasing. I think I've been here since 12 years. I consider myself nearly being a local. I have seen the cooling demand we have added over the time is just tremendous. You know, I think we're happy to say we added 3 million tons of cooling here, but it's actually bad news. You know, because this 3 million tons is actually using a lot of energy. And you see there's two different scenarios. One is an efficient cooling scenario, and one is a baseline scenario, saying baseline means do nothing to what we do today, just keep adding. And you see there's a rough 50% difference between both.